happy Tuesday, Tax Tuesday.
Yeah, Stock
Thank you
Savings
for having.
Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks
Mhm.
for having me here again, Chris. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, and at this moment, let me introduce also we have our guest James. James, thank you for attending, and I just want to know where you from and what do you do?
Okay, I'm in Austin, Texas. I do real estate.
Real estate. Okay, there you go. So you found a band via email, right?
Correct. Yeah, I've been on a couple of y'all's calls, so I think I'm on the list now.
Oh, you're in the yes. I think we met. I usually go to Austin, and I've been Capital Factory and then some of the business networking events there.
Yeah,
The
probably.
So what business events you go there, like business organization?
Oh, I don't know. As many as I can.
Okay. By the way, James, this is Kay. She's from San Diego, a good friend of mine, and she's here also to have a healthy discussion about our year-end goals. Okay. So to get this started, we would like we're just gonna frame it like what are the three life goals that I think that matters to me, and also the three financial goals. Okay, you guys can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So all right, just a reminder that this presentation is only not for any tax or financial advice. This is more educational purposes only, and we're not associated with any present organization on this presentation. And then also these are meant for people that are doctors, self-employed, people that receive 1099s, have S corporations, LLCs, or partnerships with or without employees, non-accountants, and high-income professionals making $100,000 a year. I've been doing this. I'm a tax professional and financial planner with we have a team that has served 20 states for the past years, and we have more than 30 plus years of combined experience. Okay, so let's talk about the top three life goals, and then we this is just an open communication. So for me, I prioritize on three things: health and fitness, skill development, and then relationships. And this is my questions for you guys. Okay, if you're going to arrange the top three life goals, how will you arrange this one from health, fitness, skill development, or relationships? What would be your number one?
Actually, for me, the most important is your health and fitness, your wellness as an individual. I believe in self care,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the only way you're able to exude positive, to yourself and to others. If you do things that make sense, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the second one is relationship. Relationship
Mm-hmm.
is so important to me. And, you know, all the three is good anyway, but skill development is when you have good relationship, you learn from each other, you kind of manifest, like the good things of what others doing. And I would never compare myself to anybody because everybody's so unique. And through that, you kind of hone yourself to be who you are, and the skills develop along the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, health, relationship, and skill development for me.
Okay, there. Yeah, that's very well said. How about James? If I know you're a real estate, you're doing a realtor. So how would you rearrange this top three life goals?
I think it's health, skill, and relationships. That makes sense
Mm-hmm.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
I always kind of put everything under an umbrella of just trying to be directionally correct, which is a term I just heard recently, but just have a direction that I want to go up and to the right. And as long as I'm still on that path, you fall and you rise. But as long as you're still always going in that direction, as far as health and relationships go, then you're doing a good
Mm-hmm.
job, right? So I think you got it right with those three.
Yeah, everybody is prioritizing health, but and this is my number one question: is there something that you did for 2024 that you did not do for the past years in terms of your health and fitness? So let's start with Kay. Did you do something different this year?
Yeah,
More self care.
I did. I did. I've actually, I did my 50 things to do, and every
Mm-hmm.
year I put together a list of 5 things to do that I haven't done from the previous years, right? So this year, I've been very consistent on attending my balance class, because I think when you get older, you lose your balance. So I've
Mm-hmm.
been very consistently doing that. And it feels good though. And I did some meditation more
Mm-hmm.
often than last year.
Mm-hmm. That's yeah, why 50? Okay. That's a very interesting number.
I had to reveal my age, right?
Oh wow, okay. No.
Yes. No, no, no. Seriously, that was everybody think like last night I was in a party and they said, "Oh my God, Kay, you're so young," and I said, "Guess how old I am?" And said like 35, and said, "Oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 15 years younger." But I'm telling you, it's really important to have that healthy, positive mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have to take care of yourself because if you're not able to do a lot of things if you're sick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I think while we still have the energy, go out there, right, and
Yeah.
enjoy life. Yeah, have a well balanced condition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's everybody's priority is to have balance. For James, did you do something different that you haven't done for the past in terms of health and fitness?
No, I was trying to think of anything. I think the one thing I did was I found a specialist that corrected my knees and my left shoulder that have been bothering
Mm-hmm.
me for probably 10 to 15 years.
Oh,
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to actually run again, which is nice, and a bunch of exercises and weightlifting
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
things that weren't really working with this shoulder are now starting to come back to fruition. So that's nice. But just
That's
oiling up the tank kind of thing, right? Just whatever. So.
yeah. That's what I mean. We share the common denominator. I believe that health is the true fundamental of wealth. What are you gonna do with the money if you're in the bed? So one thing that I did, James and Kay, this year, because entrepreneurship, it's uh it's it's a lonely journey. Not everybody gets you. A lot of people will tell you to go back to employment, and then sometimes you finish college on something different, and then you're doing something else. So, and then that's one thing that I did, and I would like to share to everyone is promotion of mental health, and that's why through mental health, it's we can go through a lot of emotional stress, depression, anxiety. And then for me, I follow an acronym. And this is the first year I did it. And if this can work for you, it's good. This is an act of self care. I always do the PAME. So the PAME, James and K, it's a P is prayer, A is affirmation, M is meditation, and then E is exercise. So it's just setting the tone of my day when I do the PAME. So because every time we are always on the go, we always think about ideas. There's like 6 to 100 ideas in our brain, and then sometimes it can get exhausting. But it's always important to pray, to have affirmation, meditation, and then exercise and journaling and gratitude. I called it gratitude list. I write maybe 3 to 9 per day, enable for me to have a positive outlook on the day. Especially Monday is something very that I struggle on Monday. I don't know what's your struggle day, but Monday once I do it, it sets the whole week. And then the other thing, I also prioritize relationship. I focus now on quality people rather than quantity. Sometimes I step back from people that talk about gossips or talk about problems. Even on social media, I try to filter the people that if they keep talking about their negative situation, I try to filter them. It's all about having that boundary because we just have so many things that going on in our business so that we cannot afford to really entertain so many negative uh, feedback or negative news from the social media and also in person. Well, so I hope, do you have any bucket list that you want to do before the end of the year? James, do you have any something that you want to do?
For the end of this year, no,
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Oh, nice. How
Yeah,
about you? Okay. Okay.
I'm ready for 2025.
Yeah. So one of my bucket lists, James and Kay, it's I'm gonna go to to a train. It's a 22 hour. So I just moved to Dallas, more than a year now, and I'm gonna go for the train, Amtrak train. I booked it already, so it's a 22 hour. Have you tried riding a train before
Yeah.
from Dallas to? I'm gonna go from Dallas to Chicago. It's a 22 hour.
Wow.
That's cool. That's actually one of my big bucket lists to do. I was going to do one through like the Northeast kind of thing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I would start, but I want to go west to east and end up somewhere over there, like in Boston or New York or Chicago or something like that. So that's interesting that you're doing that.
Yeah, it's one of my bucket lists, and then next year will be Aurora Borealis. I want to experience something different, and
Yeah.
the Northern Light will be next year. Okay,
Yeah, makes
James.
sense. I wanted to do that too. I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I,
because it's all about self-reflection, and it's just going to be by myself. It's just going back, and you just want to reset your mind and have your me time, and it's something very refreshing. It's a 22 hour, but I'm pretty sure every hour it's a different view from the train. I have a private room, which is very uh you don't I don't have to check in, check out. I just have like one luggage because the airport could be sometimes exhausting, going from one airport to the other. But moving on, for the top three life goals, I know any life goals, there's one common denominator. We called it the financial guidelines. So that's why, as our accounting and wealth planning company, we also have financial guidelines, because I do believe that money is the most important things in life, but the lack of budget or planning on financially affects any plans that we have on our life or personal, right? So that's why we come out with top three. We talk about budgeting, saving, and investing. So this is an ongoing in a month-to-month and yearly basis. If you have a business, budgeting, create a monthly budget to track income and expenses, ensuring you live within your means. But it also means that you need to expand your means. It doesn't mean that you're making 100,000 this year and running a business, you're going to be stuck in 100,000. It always go up. But what I said about my whenever I talk to my clients today, we have a meeting with the restaurant. We need to say it's not just about the passion, but you also have to focus on profit. You cannot be making 10 million and then your spending is 13 million, right? For the past 30 years. Right. So do you have any thoughts about it, Kay? That how budgeting is very important?
I always believe in the financial, or any business owner, we always need to put something, a business plan where the financial comes into play, right?
Mm-hmm.
So budgeting is important. Debt management, because every owners, when you start a business, you loan the money also. It's important to have a debt management, and also you need to have an asset protection that goes with your retirement planning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
for me as a personal individual, I always go by the 50 rule, the 50/30/20 rule. But then
Mm-hmm.
again, you could change the 30/20 to 20/20/10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I truly believe budgeting is important. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we expand more a little bit? What is the 50/30/20 rule for you?
Yeah, the 50% of your income goes with your daily operation,
Mm-hmm.
right? All your utilities, your building, the rent, and all kind of stuff, anything that is
Mm-hmm.
actually need, right? So the 30% is pretty much is like your discretionary, either
Mm-hmm.
your self-development, you pay for your education, your vacation, a little bit of Starbucks there, right? The
Mm-hmm.
20% is your savings.
Yes.
Okay, so it can also be a 30% savings, 20% on your, because this year you might not go to school, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing your
Mm-hmm.
certification. So
Mm-hmm.
then again, that's pretty much just like at least 20% goes to your savings. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people kind of live paycheck to paycheck, because all of their money being eat out by their 50%,
Mm-hmm.
right? Especially nowadays, I know James can say this, on the real estate side, I've seen some of my clients is really struggling and waiting to refinance, right? Especially in California, because I live in California, a lot of the houses here are now 850 to 900,000 to start to buy a condo. Um, but On the financial side, you need to put a little bit of savings because I truly believe in emergency funds.
Emergency fund, which is how much? How do you compute your emergency fund? Like,
At
what's
least
the goal?
6 months of your
6
total
months.
expenses, so you
Yeah.
don't stress out.
Mhm. So if
Right.
you're spending 10,000 per month times six, at least 30 to 60,000 is emergency fund, which is
Yeah.
on your bank, which is something that you can access anytime.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Mm-hmm.
I tell people, you know what? If, sometimes you don't really need to eat 3 times a day, right? I'm just, you know, right? You can have two times. But again, at the end of the day, it's really how you manage your money. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to mention when you say money is important. Yes, money is a important, but it's not as important, if you don't really how to manage it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I always believe that your relationship to money is far more important, right?
Mm-hmm.
But money's not everything too. Relationship is more important, but it works together because if you don't have uh, you know, during my years when I started the business, a lot of my chosen family, friends, you know, helped me a lot, right, on starting my business and friends.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's how you manage the money because nobody
Yes.
can really help you, you know, about your issue about your debt, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody's going through the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, that's true that especially for family members that started business together, that's gonna be some sort of continuous uh relationship where you draw the line of personal and then the business. Sometimes when your business partner spends a lot buying Louis Vuitton bags, travel a lot, and they didn't know that sometimes you just have to prioritize your business and then do not spend so much, especially if you're bootstrapping your business. I would like to know, James, what's your intake about budgeting? Do you have like your routine? How do you budget?
Uh, in business, I'm pretty good. I have
Mm-hmm.
apps, everything set as far as reinvesting and taking out. Personal, I could probably improve. I just kind of have it all in my head with no tracking. I mean, it's simple to me. I could do a lot better with a spreadsheet or something like that. But you just
Mm-hmm.
spend less than you net, pay off high interest debt, and reinvest the rest. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting okay with that, but I think I've been kind of blessed with my income too. So it's a little bit easier where I'm not penny pinching, but I probably should
Mm-hmm.
like penny pinch, dollar save, dollar earn kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I could get better on the personal side, I would say.
Yeah, that's good because even your company, a lot of the good thing about the value of entrepreneurship, uh, that there are more deductions that you can take off. Advantage of tax credits is another one. You're in the real estate, capital gains, depreciation, cost segregations could also help you to cut those expenses and then delay those taxes. And the good thing about entrepreneurship, there are so many IRS code that aligns even on the investing part, right? Kay, from the 401k, even all your personal, mostly your personal expenses can be converted as business expense as long as it's going to be set up right. From the Cayman insurance, 401k plans, those can really pave way because typically, especially for 2025, Kay and James, you know that average business owner making 150,000 and above, if you don't, if you're not savvy with your deductions and credits, there's a 30% average tax, and then multiply that 30% on the next 45 years of your working career. That's already like somewhere millions, like 2 million and up. So that's why this millions of money, you can allocate it to yourself and plan a generational wealth by applying all the guidelines from deductions, tax credits, and even tax sheltered investment that really falls to you, and you deserve those money to get on the after 5, 10, 15 years working on your business. All right, so these are the top three financial guidelines. We cover almost the budgeting, saving, and investing. So we just want to make sure that your 2025 is aligned. Start making your budget, and then make sure that you have an advisor, whether you're investing on finance real estate. James, I'm wondering, what type of real estate do you do?
Mostly residential. We have a
Mhm.
property management business that's all I was saying. I'm kind of blessed because that keeps a monthly income coming while the market struggles.
Mhm.
We dabble in commercial, but mostly residential.
Okay, nice. And yeah, BNK, she's always been on the well planning side, and my advisor and a friend that we strategize with our high net worth clients. So our company, what we focus on this are the services that we offer are like pizza. We work with the client. We have a team of financial planners and also team of accountants that go with slice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, enable for us to create tax savings. All our goal is to save you more and more taxes. From the we need to check your business entity. That's number one. Is slice two would be record keeping, and slice three how we can convert your personal expenses to business, and then four would be the different tax credits, whether you are buying a land opportunity zone tax credits. And number five, this is me and Kay, we work together, the different tax shelter plans. And at the end of the year, we do the tax filing. So enable for us to identify how we could classify your income and put it from the taxable, tax deferred, or tax free. So that's it's very important to have a consultation either with your financial planner, with your accountant, tax professionals every quarter, ideally. Okay. So at the end, we want you to take you to a wealth planning journey. We just don't want to be your preparer, but we also be want to be part of your planning on your wealth from your financial position to this year until covering all those mortgage and other debts of your company. And for our company, Wyco Tax, why you entrust your business to us? Because we are worry-free, year-round competitive, and on-time accounting and wealth planning service solution here in the US. And you outsource a lot of this, number one, because we can give you peace of mind. You can save headaches, save time, save money. And also right now, if you want to have faster access to grants and loans, financial statements and documents, tax returns are very important for this for you to get all this available for you. And at the end, if you haven't filed your taxes for 2023, we do the bundle when we're giving $523. Once we do your bookkeeping for 2023 and tax filing, you have a dedicated virtual accountant that you could talk via text and email, and then we do the quarterly planning with you. So once again, thank you. We're gonna have another live chat. It's gonna be next Tuesday. That will be the final live chat on the for 2024. And hopefully you guys have takeaways. Anything that you need, just contact us in our website www.wycotax.com. And again, thank you for attending our live chat for today. James, any how would they contact you if ever they need your service?
I think you mean how would y'all contact me, or how would?
Like real on your real estate, do you do how do you do get your clients?
Oh, mostly referral based, right? So I mean that's real estate in general, but yeah, our website's texanrealty.com.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it's just yeah, it's, cell
Okay.
phone, email, all the good things. Hey, I have a quick question for you, Chris. You're
Yeah,
based
go
out
ahead.
of Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Say you're based out of Dallas. Okay.
Dallas, yes. Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know what my question is. So my big thing, and the reason that I'm trying to sit in on some of these is that uh, I basically have my hand in too many things, and I'm trying to, which is fine, right? But it's getting a little unorganized, and so my whole problem is trying to write off bad debt against current earnings of certain things and kind of tie everything in together without getting in trouble with the IRS and tax wise, and just keeping the machine running type thing. Um, is there a different time maybe we could set up and kind of dig into that a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll send you my contact. Just type your full name, and I will get back to you. On did you see this? Our number is 956-425-9926.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay, there you go. We'll get in touch with you. We're gonna set a free 30-minute consultation. We're gonna shoot you an email today, and so we could get to know more a deeper dive on your finances.
Yeah, I
All right,
appreciate it. Like I said, I think I'm kind of lost. And I think, like you said earlier, I'm missing out on a lot of tax opportunities and giving away.
especially in real estate.
Yeah, I'm giving away too much. I know I am, and I'm trying to do it myself, and that's just, it's dumb, right? Like I need to go to somebody that actually knows what they're doing. I can
Mhm.
read as many books as I want to read, but I'm still just in the weeds. So
And you're in the right path of having professionals like us to have this to make the most out of that, because as a business owner we cannot wear a lot of hats all at the same time, and we cannot be experts in all of these areas, from operations, legal, management, accounting, marketing. We just need to be experienced on focus on one department and then delegate, right, Kay? It's delegate and elevate.
yeah, I've been trying to get out of the small business mindset where you do everything yourself and you just kind of figure it out as you go, right? Like the whole let
Mhm.
other people help you out thing. So that's my 2024, how we've been expanding a little bit. But the big one is this tax thing. So
Yeah.
uh, yeah, if you can hit me up with something and we'll get a little separate meeting set up, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah. By the way, can you type also your email and then your number so I could save it before we end this one?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So I got let me do this. Again, Kate, thank you so much. James, thank you for attending. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day ahead. Again, I'm Chris Wycoco, financial planner. And just like you, your tax needs a break. Thank you everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Bye
Thank
bye.